Hi, this is Trepacer. Welcome to my film series reviews. This is volume um, volume 9. Excuse me, drawing a little blank there. This is volume number 9, and for that I'm going to review some giant. I'm a big fan of the giant monster movies, and that was sent to me by a good friend, Tyler Preston 20, or TP20 as he's on YouTube. He sent me 4 films in the Gamera series. I believe there's 12 movies, but he sent me 4. Okay, so 2 double features here. So I want to review. I was looking for films to review, and instead of doing the normal, so let me review these 4 monster movies. Okay, because it's probably been a while since I've seen any of these, and it's since I was a little kid. So probably so. Let's review those. So I'm doing in order the 4 that I have in the order that they came out, I guess. Okay, and so for this double feature here, I'm going to review Gamera. In this volume, I'll review Gamera versus Gyaos. I think I said that right, Gamera versus Gyaos, which came out in 1967, I believe. Okay, in this story, you have a Mount Fuji. It's getting. I think it erupts in the movie. Not totally, but you get the tremors and stuff with them, and you get a little. It doesn't erupt fully, but it does erupt, and of course, you see Gamera, the flying turtle, as I call him. He comes and because they say he's drawn to the lava. Okay, that's what they say in the movie, and at the same time, you have this corporation that's building a highway in the forest near Mount Fuji, an expressway. I think that's what they call it, an expressway. But of course, it's being sabotaged by the local villagers who, basically, they trying to get more money out of the corporation to before they leave. Basically, they're trying to get more money out of the corporation. Basically, trying to blackmail them by sabotaging their efforts and not leaving right away. Okay, and there's a small boy that's like the grandson of the village elder. He's the kid in most of these Gamera movies. From what I remember, you always have little kids with Gamera because the little kids always see Gamera as the hero. So there's always a little kid in these movies. So there's a little kid in this movie named Elichi. Okay, now once the Mount Fuji kind of erupts a little bit, you have a survey team that comes to check it out to make sure that it's not going to fully explode Mount Fuji. So in the midst of them flying there, you see a beam come out of the volcano and basically rip it in half. It basically gets ripped in half and destroyed. Okay, so of course everybody's worried about that. So, oh, what's going on? Is there somebody there? Is that Gamera doing that? So they the reporters are asking questions, and they said, no, we're going to go check it out. Officials tell them, no, we're going to go check it out. We don't know if it's Gamera or not. Meanwhile, you have a reporter that that he doesn't pay attention, to what the officials say. He actually sneaks out and steals a motorcycle, and he's going to go and investigate himself and get video or pictures of it. I think he has a camera with him, so he's going to try to get pictures and stuff. So he goes and he runs into the grandson of the village elder, Elichi, who's in this movie is very to be kind. His voice is very shrill in this movie. Just very annoying. Okay, and anyway, he goes and with the little kid, and they actually see this beam of light coming from the caves near the Mount Fuji. So they go to investigate, and of course, then they hear you see the rocks start falling. So he thinks it's an earthquake or something, or the volcano is going to explode. So he runs. The reporter runs out. Of course, he runs into Gyaos, and promptly gets eaten. Okay, and in the meantime, Elichi is there. He's trying. He's. Of course, at first he screams for the reporter to save him, and the reporter says, "Screw you, kid! I'm leaving." Okay, and he runs out to get eaten by Gyaos. Okay, and then while he's the little kid is struggling to survive, and the Gyaos picks him up. They have a nice little tasty treat. Who shows up, Gamera, of course, and then they have the little battle back and forth. And this creature, Gyaos, has he can fly, and he also has this kind of death beams coming out of his mouth. And after wounding Gamera a little bit, Gamera scoops up the little kid and basically flies him to safety and takes him back down to the village, near the village, where the engineering company that's building the freeway or the expressway, they take him off Gamera's back and reunite him with his family. Okay, and of course, so now basically the rest of the movie is them trying to Gamera battling Gyaos, the engineering company, and the scientists trying to find a way to stop Gyaos from destroying everything. Okay, and you have a bunch of attacks and stuff in this. And this movie is pretty good. Like I said, it's only like 80-something minutes, I think. 86 minutes. But it's for this movie is good. And I have to say this as well. As a kid, you're watching these movies and you don't care about. But I'm watching the movie and you see the strings so on the monsters when they fly, and it's kind of funny when you're looking at it as an adult, because as a kid, it's like you didn't care. You just it's giant monsters, which I loved, and so I'm just watching it and not caring about the action and seeing the monsters fight each other and stuff. But I was watching this, I guess maybe because as I'm an adult and I look more critically at the film, and you see there's a shot where Gyaos is flying, and he's basically carrying Gamera, when Gamera's got his shell, got all his legs and arms and head inside. He's carrying basically his shell. He's flying with it, and you can see the strings just flying across. And it looks, I say, oh my God, it looks so fake. But like I said, as a kid, you don't care about that. You're just happy to see the giant monsters battle each other and see, you're rooting for your favorite monster to defeat the evil monster, so you don't mind. And this movie's a nice diverse. Like I said, the little kid, oh my God, he's so, like I say, I know the voice is dubbed, but oh my God, that voice is so annoying. Oh my gosh. Gamera! He's got Gamera! Thank you! Oh my God, that voice is so annoying, okay? But like I said, it's still an entertaining movie and stuff. And like I said, you like seeing the scientists figure out, what weaknesses Gyaos has and how to defeat him. And then you have Gamera coming in and battling him and stuff. And they fight, I think they have 3 or 4 fights in this movie, okay, until he ultimately, this is no secret, because it wouldn't be another movie. Gamera ultimately defeats him, okay? But it's a nice diversion, and for what it is, especially at the times it was made, it's pretty good, okay? So I would give Gamera versus Gyaos except for these movies, I think the curve has to be different, because they are what they are. So I'm going to give it Gamera versus Gyaos. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention as well. And also in these movies, before I give you the rating, they always have like comic relief too in these movies. Like there's 2 guys that work for the construction company, and they're like basically the Japanese Abbott and Costello. There's the one skinny guy and one fat guy, and they're both, the skinny guy's really scared all the time. Or like, I guess it'd be those Japanese Oliver, Laurel and Hardy, put it that way, because there's one guy that's skinny, one guy that's kind of chubby, and he's, they're best buds, and they're scared, of course, of Gyaos, and they like comic relief. So you have to kind of take it into account like that, but it's okay. So these movies, like I said, you have to take them for what they are, and they have to be, I think, judged a little bit different than because come on, you're making a movie about 2 giant monsters, okay? And I think they're pretty good for what they are and when they were made. Okay, very well done. So I'm gonna give Gamera versus Gyaos. I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, I think that's a good rating for that one. And I'm anxious, next week I'll be reviewing Gamera versus Viras, okay, which is that one on this double feature thing. And again, I want to say thank you to Tyler Preston 20, who sent me these double features, and it's a good excuse to watch these movies as well, which is always good. And I'm a big fan of the giant monster movies, and plus, Godzilla coming out in May, so it's good to revisit these giant monster movies. again. So anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen that or any of the Gamera movies, feel free to leave comments down below. This is Trepacer saying so long and take care.